This is Eli, aka Devoted Day Trader. Today, unfortunately, 4 of my trades were losers. I traded KMT, Y, NDX, AMD, and KO, Coca-Cola. So let's get to today's trades. So the first trade was on KMT, Cannon Metal, which is a machine tools and accessories company, and on KMT it was down about in the pre-market about 10% because their quarterly revenue fell below expectation and they slashed their outlook moving forward. So a lot of people were short biased on this stock, meaning that people are betting the price is going to go down, but that's not what happened in the open. The stock actually popped up all the way from 29 to about 32. So I got in at 31.08. I figured that since a lot of people were probably short, they have to cover and it's gonna squeeze higher. And it did pop up by about 60 cents for my entry, but I was not quick enough to lock in profit, and it came down and I got out. I got stopped out. So that was KMT, the first trade, which was a loser. The second trade was on YNDX, and YNDX is a Netherlands technology company. Last week it sold off because Russia does not want foreign investments investing in the company. Anyway, YNDX had news this morning that their earnings is expected to grow, so that's why I was watching it. And in the open we started off strong, but then sellers said nope and just engulfed the buyers, and we rejected pre-market high. So I went short at 36, but in hindsight this was not the smartest move because we're literally at pre-market low, this consolidation, and also this red line, which is the 200 moving average. And of course it bounced off the 200 and it pushed higher, so I got stopped out. So the second trade was a loser. I could have flipped my position, but I don't want to do that right now. I'm not in, because I only allow myself just 4 trades per trading day. This keeps me very selective, so I don't want to flip my position just like that because I don't want to make emotional decisions. And yeah, so YNDX was a loser. The next trade was on AMD. AMD is one of those stocks that always watching. It's on one of my charts, and on AMD what I saw was well, for one, on the daily chart we were above resistance. This 31 level has been acting as resistance, and we in the open we opened strong. Sellers tried selling it down, but buyers said nope, not today, and engulfed sellers. So, and we got above pre-market high, and when I went long, I was not too proud of my entry. I feel like I was chasing it because the better entry would have been about 31.65ish, right at pre-market high, but I got in at 31.77, so about a 10 cents difference per share. And unfortunately it didn't go higher. I was stopped out. My stop was the break of pre-market high, and I got out. But after I got out, it made the move that I thought it was going to make. If we look on the 5-minute chart, my target was literally 31.25, so it reached my target, but I came to the party, I guess, a little too late here, or I should have waited for this double bottom, and this could have been a nice move, but hey, what can you do? Well, the last trade was on KO, and KO is unfortunate because my entry was on the money. It sold off in the open, and KO was on my watch list because I traded it on Friday, and I made huge profits on it on Friday. On Friday, it announced its quarterly earning, and it beat its quarterly earning. So I was watching it for a second day play, and I saw that we sold off in the open. Sellers just pushed the price down, but we bounced off the 200 moving average on the 15-minute chart. So when I trade off the 2-minute, but I keep my eyes on the 5 and the 15 as well, also on the daily chart to see what's going on the bigger time frames. So I saw the double bottom. I went long with a stop right below the low of day, and it popped up. It gave me about KO, so I got in at 54.09, and it gave me about close to a 40 cents move, but I wanted to sell some at low of day, or at yesterday's low, this red line, this red dotted line, but I felt the double bottom was going to hold. I thought this was going to be the low of the day, and I wanted to wait until we got to high of day, which is 54.56, to lock in profit. And yeah, I didn't do that, and then we made basically a triple top, a 1 top, 2 top, 3 top, and then it came down. In hindsight, I should have took off the position at VWAP, but when I placed this trade, I subconsciously accepted whatever that I was risking, so I was willing to let it come back to my entry, and if it stopped me out, or well, I was willing to get stopped out. So it did come back. I felt the 200 on the 15, plus the fact that we were at 54, the whole number would act as a support, especially considering that Coca-Cola announced profitable earnings on Friday, and the stock is down, and it's one of those stocks that long-term investors want to buy into. But you could never be 100% certain in the stock market, and it dropped, and I was stopped out. So 4 trades, 4 losers, but it is what it is. Despite the monetary loss, I did manage my risk on each trade, and also I had the inclination to place just one more trade, but I told myself, no, we're gonna stick to only 4 trades, and this is what has worked for me in the past couple of weeks, just sticking to 4 trades. And I only need one winner tomorrow to wipe out today's losses. But it's interesting that my Mondays tend to be red. I start off Mondays red. I'm gonna have to fix that problem. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to comment below, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.